Bye-bye.
He is in a harmless demi-plane for a minute, unless he doesn't... Is he from this plane? You don't have to tell me, but he'll know.
If he's not from this plane, then he gets banished back to
If he's
his
not from
plane.
this plane, if they're not from this plane, they'll be on their own. They'll be on their home plane.
Got it. Okay.
For a minute.
The target is native to a different plane of existence. The target is banished with a faint popping noise, returning to its home plane. If the spell ends before a minute has passed, the target reappears. Otherwise, it does not return.
Is it concentration?
It is.
Got it. Okay.
So, yeah, if it's not native to this plane, then for a minute, it stays.
Snakes on a plane.
And then otherwise, it's going to come back.
Yeah, okay.
And
Okay.
we should be done with the fight, and we can all just focus on it until it comes back in.
Remember last time you did that?
Smarty farty.
And
Came back.
and
Totally.
we were gone.
We were all gone.
Guys.
That's the best use for it. Is
Yeah.
just like goodbye,
And then leave.
Ta-ta for now.
and that'll. I will stay the distance I am.
Okay.
It
is-
Sorry. How far away am I from the furthest dude?
About 90 feet still, because you haven't moved.
Yeah.
It is now the Quaddle's turns. This one that was just attacking Taffy is going to make an attack on Cheryl.
Well, it has to make a wisdom save
That's
first,
right,
because it's the
that's
beginning
right.
of its turn.
And if it fails, it dies.
9.
It dies.
Isn't it?
D&D rules by Morgan.
22 radiant damage.
Damn.
I
Yeah, you
cast
upcast
it,
it,
yeah, I
huh?
cast it at the 4th level, so I
Yeah,
get an
I was
extra
about to
dice.
say.
Yeah.
You know, it's funny you mention it do die.
Oh, hey!
You said it's radiant damage?
Hey!
Yeah, it was radiant damage both times, yeah.
Yeah, it just barely dies. So one of your spirits actually collides with the beast as it's hurtling in towards you with its fangs bared, and you see it actually just burst into light. Its feathers shimmer in the atmosphere as they fall below the cloud cover underneath the bridge. The
Cheryl did not flinch.
yeah.
He was
knew his
staring at it
spirit
as it was
guardians
coming.
Had him. That's right.
Oh, God! Just throws up.
Over the side of the bridge that you already flipped over once.
Exactly.
And this
Adrenaline catches up
one
to him.
in front of Arsinoe is also going to make an attack on her, but it's far enough away from
It's
you.
stunned.
Oh, that's right. It has to break the stun, right?
I don't know. He's reading it right now.
I think it's just for a turn that it's
Conditions
stunned.
are at the top.
It's until her turn.
A stunned creature is incapacitated, can't move
Till the end of her next turn.
Yep. So it can't
creature
move,
automatically fails strength and
and
dex.
that guy is falling. So
other one's
Sarnoran,
banished.
it's your turn. Don't break your concentration.
What's left?
This one and the homeboy who's banished, and then your guy's falling. Still. He's got one more turn of
And
falling.
he's stunned with advantage.
Yeah.
You guys handled that very well.
We have a lot of crowd control.
Yeah, I've noticed.
Yeah, we do.
We're getting good at this game, guys.
I'm gonna cast Tasha's Mind Whip at it
Mind
at
Whip.
second level.
That is
Okay.
so good.
Intelligence, right?
Yeah.
Ah, I remembered this time. I always think it's
one of the
wisdom,
only
but
intelligence ones. Hey, where's this?
oof. That's an 8.
He failed.
Fail.
So
Does he die too?
That were over there.
he takes 3d6 psychic and can take a reaction until the end of his next turn. Moreover, on his next turn, it must choose whether it gets a move, an action, or a bonus action.
Okay.
Alex, continue attacking.
You said psychic?
Yeah. What did I say? 3d6, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Oh,
Almost max.
So close.
17.
Yep. 17 points of psychic damage.
You see the creature unable to move, but even in that state, you would imagine that it would cry out in pain from such an attack. It doesn't. It seems unaffected.
Unaffected?
Go one. Banish the other. This one was stunned.
He banished the ninja.
Dragon.
He banish.
He banished the
This
ninja.
one was stunned, so it couldn't attack, and the other one was falling, so they didn't have a
Yeah.
turn. Dope.
Spirit Guardians killed one banished, one falling, just one left.
Snakes on a plane. That's good, Mo.
You
Look
go.
at Spirit
And you go.
Guardians too.
What?
Spirit Guardians are on Cheryl.
They're on me.
always.
It just killed the one that was coming after me, the one of the snaky boys.
He keep that thing on
What
him.
about that one that's right there?
It's too far
It
away.
was stunned and it couldn't do anything.
It's also it's not close enough to Spirit
Oh,
Guardians.
okay. Oh,
Yeah, Taffy, it's actually your turn now.
Oh yeah.
Because all of your enemies are gone.
All my friends are dead.
It would have still been her turn, but yes. They are all gone.
Chaos Bolt at 3rd level. At this guy.
Okay. No wild magic.
Okay.
That's probably good news. You don't want to burn the bridge up.
we really don't.
Or just disappear.
I'm going to. It didn't hit.
Okay.
So then I'm going to spend 2 sorcery points to then cast cantrip of Firebolt.
Joe Mama's house.
So it does not hit.
All right. Well, you know, it happens sometimes. Seeing it lying there defenseless on the ground, you feel a bit sorry for it. In your heart of hearts, no. You would actually kind of have disadvantage because
It's
it's...
stunned. So I
Yeah.
have advantage.
Yeah,
On
but,
melee
yeah,
attacks.
Yeah, but yeah, on melee attacks.
I don't think
It's all attacks. Yeah, take your advantage. Sorry, I don't know why I'm thinking it's prone.
It's not. It's
It's
the only
not.
thing it isn't.
It automatically fills strengths and attacks.
Okay.
Attacks
Yep.
and
So then
Yep.
I'm not going to spend those sorcery points out.
All right.
That I think might hit. 17.
Nope.
Okay, so then I will spend the sorcery points. And I'll only roll once for the other one that I already rolled.
Okay.
Also does not hit.
In 4 rolls.
You got quad advantage.
Yeah.
So, seeing this thing kind of helpless, in your heart of hearts, you know that the creature is probably not
Having a good day.
normally evil. It just doesn't give off an evil vibe to you, and you can't bring yourself to do any more harm to it than you have already. So just subconsciously, you miss with your 2 attacks.
Yeah.
Because that's the only explanation for why that wouldn't hit.
It's meant to be.
Yeah.
The prophecy is fulfilled.
And it is a full minute. This thing doesn't get to make a save or anything like
It's a
that.
full minute.
Okay. Arsenoe, is your go.
I would like to punch it in the face.
To be fair, it is a harmless thing. It is incapacitated also.
It is not in a harmless doing plane.
Okay.
Oh, it's in its own plane.
That means it's not coming
He
back.
back in hell.
If it stays gone for a minute.
He went home.
Yeah. Oh, but I get advantage because it's That's better. 19. Yeah, that hits.
Okay. Yep, it sure does.
Finish him.
Glad it still does. 'Cause I was like, oh, I just declared that. 8 points of damage.
Okay.
Not my underwear.
2,
That hits.
From Raymond. Said not my underwear.
7 points of damage.
All right.
And then I will just do just like a bonus action unarmored punch.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, that hits.
It's like 15 plus
That
something.
is 10 points of damage.
Okay. How do you want to do this?
Oh.
Oh, sweet. Okay, I would like to
With such sick
like
style.
what?
Style on him, dude.
Dude, I'm gonna do
Get the
the
dunk.
The
Kill
do?
Bill
Smash him.
like
Dash
5
attack to forward.
palm like thing, but then just like no. I'm gonna do the Kill Bill like pluck its eye out, and
Okay.
then just like
this?
pick it up and then throw it off the bridge. For Valafar!
In true Valafar fashion, this creature's death is brutal and
For Valafar. I got
for
an eyeball.
I was
Valafar.
just saying, now you've got an eyeball.
I got an eyeball. I'm gonna try to hawk this thing too.
Oh my god.
you can add a Quaddle eyeball to your inventory. Good luck spelling that. It's very difficult.
I've got an eyeball and a vial of blood for
So
you.
the K, W,
No.
or Q?
Q.
Q?
And then from there,
QUADDLE.
I think it's QU.
Waddle.
I think it's a W in there.
It's actually
any,
a
any
B.
guesses in the chat on
It's
how to
actually a B.
spell
Okay,
Quaddle?
Google it.
Yeah, no
No
Googling,
vowels.
no cheating.
It's a B.
It's a B.
and no vowels.
Maybe we'll have a special gift for the person that gets it right.
Don't say that. I don't have anything.
I was just gonna cheer. Yay!
All right, you guys are now out of combat.
I will say we will wait for. I'll
Have
let
a
everyone
secret got
know
it right
that, that they might be back in a minute. So we will sit here
Is that
for
how they
a
spell it?
minute and
Do you
wait
know?
for the minute to pass. And when I feel like fall off, then just come back. But I'll
Okay.
Basically, whenever I'm doing that, I'll make it known that if it appears, we're all gonna stab it in the fucking face.
Okay.
But since it is not from this plane,
I will say this. One of the coatls does come back up, but it's barely hanging on. Who wants to do it
Well,
in? I'll just
that's
ask.
That's you.
Yeah.
Your quaddle came back.
Yeah, sure.
I'm good.
You don't want to fight it?
Not really.
I mean, if it flies by me, it's just gonna take damage from Spirit Guardians, regardless.
Chaos at the first level.
Spirit Guardians are up for
Okay.
10
you just
minutes.
can't trip it. You don't have to use a spell slot.
You can't trip it. It's flying. It doesn't have legs either.
24.
Well, guys, I hope you enjoyed
that's
our
it.
last episode of this ever.
13.7 damage. Kill it?
You did,
You have
yes.
to roll up.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Why did you do this? Okay, doesn't activate. It's hard to read on these dice.
I was kind of worried. I was like, shit.
Oh no! The threat has subsided, and after waiting for some time, you see that the odd ninja-like humanoid that you were fighting earlier does not come back.
It does not?
Well, they're
It does
banished.
not reappear.
Oh, he's from somewhere else.
Mm-hmm.
He from somewhere else.
He's not from around here.
How many of us are there?
Arsinoe is just freaking walking.
6 and
slowly,
Clot.
Still walking.
And we're walking.
How did he not fall off the bridge already?
Healful. Or the turtle.
We'll say that the turtle was keeping Clot from falling. That's what he was doing the
What was
whole
his
time.
name
Print
again?
a
Tell me.
Tanura.
Tanura.
Mr.
We need
T.
to print a mini for Clot so we don't forget about him.
I know I do.
I'm gonna design him on Hero Forge.
Donkey Forge.
Yeah.
Donkey Forge.
Alex, how would you describe this coatl
Yeah, Morton.
eyeball?
I'm making
Do
waffles.
I have the stalk
It's
of the eye?
You have the stalk of the eye as well.
Yeah, coatl.
It's spelled like this, dude.
Leave me alone. No, it's not. No, it's not. That's coatel.
No.
It's
He
spelled
just
with a
typed in
C.
coatel. It's spelled with a C. I
Yeah,
think
so
that's really
actually,
cute.
I don't know if
C-O-A-T-L.
you were joking, but you
No,
were
I
very
wasn't.
close.
You
There's
said
a U in
you.
there.
I
you
was
said
joking.
you.
On the card.
What? How are we supposed to know that?
I actually forgot how to spell this.
Wow.
So he wasn't joking. He thought he was right.
Wow.
So, for reference, nobody in chat has gotten.
Is it CUATOL?
No.
It's COUATL.
COUATL.
Or
Flying this time?
also known as COATL.
Yeah.
COUATL.
There's also a COATL.
There's
I'm gonna
There's multiple
mispronounce
spellings of
that
it.
the
Okay.
next time I try to sell it to someone. I'll be like, I have a coatl eyeball.
I have a
That's
I
what
have
it
a
sounds
colt.
like to me.
Coatl.
A coatl. It sounds
Like cold, but
Coat
with
L.
a T thrown in there.
COUATL?
Yeah.
That's what he just said. COUATL. That's
Yeah.
Dude, I'm not spelling it again. I have like a million clips of me just going COUATL now.
Well, 1,000,001.
Yeah, a million.
Yeah.
You missed me and you.
That was
So
What
you're
it looked like? Yeah. Glad I missed it.
are you checking out this eyeball?
Oh,
How
no,
you
no,
doing?
No, I'm not. I put it in my pocket. I am walking. I am freaking out. But just for Becca's sake, I was like, did I get like the stalk of the eyeball?
Yeah.
Oh, sweet. Stalk and all. That's what I'm putting
Stalk
in my
and all. You all continue down the bridge. A bit slower now, actually. You notice that even the old turtle's pace has slowed further.
Did he?
For people to slow down after walking.
Arsinoe, did you get hurt?
No.
No.
I don't know unless this
I
got
thought you were
hurt.
being
I
a
didn't
dick.
get hurt.
Once this got hurt.
Did that version of me get hurt?
I don't think so. I don't think it attacked you.
In
Oh,
recent
God.
months, yes.
Swallowed a piece of ice hole.
Though I haven't heard of any
asshole.
attacks on the Sky Bridge.
You haven't heard of any attacks, but in recent months there have been attacks.
On the roads near the mountains, yes.
What was that?
Vinny, but they
Who
have
was
good
that
stuff.
person? Do you recognize that individual?
Do you recognize their garb?
I have no idea who or what that could have been.
I'd like to insight check him.
Okay.
Ooh. Glad that mine didn't affect that.
19. I
Uh,
rolled a 19.
he do not know what that is.
Okay.
I would imagine that possibly it's an ancestor spirit upset about the ways of this country as of late.
Well, why would they be trying to stop us then?
Yeah, aren't we trying to reverse things?
It is my understanding that when these spirits become angry, they lose their sense of understanding and logic. They lash out.
Well, he lashes pretty hard.
Yeah. Yeah, we did. It fucking hurt.
He lashed harder
Well, he can lash somewhere else now. Well,
in his own plane.
is there anything else we should be worried about on the way?
Hopefully not.
Any other attacks? Anything you've heard of?
This is the extent of what I've heard of.
Well, let's go then.
And we're walking.
We're walking.
All right. You all
On
continue
the
to move across the bridge for another 4 hours, carefully and slowly. As you do, though, you notice a point where the bridge begins to sway less. The wind at this height hasn't necessarily died down, but you take it as a sign that you've crossed the midway point and you're getting closer to the other side. It would sway the most in the middle. As you
Time with Adam.
As you continue onward and the swaying becomes less and less noticeable, the cloud cover below you also begins to clear, and you finally can see about how high up you are. These spires do protrude from the ground and are close to the same height as the bridge is, but they are just that, even below the cloud cover, spires that stick out from the stony ground below. Roughly 200 feet below. As you continue onward, the sun begins to sink lower and lower in the sky, and just as you begin to worry that you might not make it to Kenmatoro before nightfall, you see ahead of you, catching the light of the sun, a large red tower perched atop one of the larger spires. And as this comes into view, you follow a small staircase downwards to an even larger spot of red. You see a massive city laid out before you, just on the edge of this mountain range. Tonora turns to all of you and he says, "We've made it. Kenmatoro lies just ahead." And as you stare into this ocean of spindly, rocky structures that you've crossed just behind you, you stare ahead at the tower that stands above Kenmatoro. The sun sets in the west. And that is where we will end our session.
Before we end, I would like to send to the daimyo. Since it's been a full day, I'll respond to him again. He asked, how do I know this, right? Is what he asked.
Yeah.
Cheryl would say,
Joe, told
we
me.
don't know. It just seems to fit the pattern.
Hope you were okay with me replying a day late.
Says our away behind Cheryl.
He replies and says, "I will take precautions and evacuate the city."
Tell him
Oh, fuck.
Tell him to lock it on this plane. That's gonna help. My son really doesn't know what that means.
Lock it on the plane.
I've also got no more spell slots there, so
Yeah.
Arnhem just looks
I'll
That's
have
it.
to wait till tomorrow.
It's not possible. You can't do that.
As I know I said I'm ending the session, but just to kind of give you some flavor, as you're approaching the edge of the city, you actually see that the streets are quite busy, even though the sun is beginning to go down. Many people are moving about the interconnected gridded pathways between buildings, and you see many lights, lanterns, and booths open. It appears to be some sort of a festival.
Who's next to Cheryl right now?
Cheryl would not have tried to pass anyone
Slap
on the
him
bridge
on the
again.
ass.
We're off the bridge.
We can say that you are now.
We're
I mean, we're ending the session.
We're
but
descending
yeah.
the bridge.
You're so the bridge connects to that tall tower that is above Kenmatoro. the
When
city.
we're in like a kind of, I want to whisper to Cheryl, and then we can end it.
Ask you, Baba, for a job.
Okay.
But he wants to actually whisper it so we can't hear.
Yeah.
We need to talk.
Is that what you're whispering?
Okay.
Cool.
Oh no, Cheryl.
Look at all these things I stole from the turtle.
It turns out it's really easy to pickpocket on a bridge. Thank you, everyone
Yeah,
who
thanks for
rated and
staying
stuck
around.
around.
Yeah.
Holy cow! We I don't think we've ever had this many people watch the stream. I am absolutely flattered, and I really appreciate you guys come and hang out. I hope you had a good time. If you did, we do this every single Wednesday at 7 p.m. Central. Even if we're in different places, we do
Yeah.
it like
Have to
virtual.
go
Make
from
make it happen.
Usually pretty chaotic. Yeah.
We do also have a YouTube channel if you want to check out our past episodes there. If you're curious as to what all brought our heroes to this point. And I'm working on it as a podcast. So we'll have a podcast up soon as well if you want to listen to our silly voices imitating our other silly voices.
Also, I know that you're busy next week. Do you guys want to play the Wendy's campaign next week? Or do you all want to do this one next week? What you want?
We'll figure that out.
Okay.
TBD.
TBD.
NBD, no big deal. TBD.
Is it
TPK.
Wednesday yet?
TPK.
TBD.
Time is TDB.
CBD, DBD.
If anyone watches the league, shout out to the EBDBB.
I think actually it makes sense for us to go ahead and do a raid. We haven't done one in a little while.
Yeah, we're ending a
'cause-
little early today.
Yeah, we're ending a little early, so I'm going to go
Yeah,
ahead and
Don't forget to join
see
our
who we can
Discord.
raid.
We have cute pictures of puppies in there.
We do.
And cats.
You can also
And some
follow
cats.
us on Instagram if you just wanted to see whenever we're streaming again.
Yeah.
At
We're on all
Construct
the
the Chaos.
places except TikTok. We rebuke TikTok, except Becca does not. Becca likes TikTok.
I like TikTok.
That's good.
Yeah. Sam likes TikTok too. He
Message
doesn't
failed to
have
send.
one.
What
He
did I
just
try to send?
sends
This is
TikToks
yours.
to everybody.
How do you get them?
You don't have to have an account. You just scroll.
We scroll, baby.
That's not true.
What?
My phone said a message failed to send, but Morgan laughed at it.
I was like, what do you know, Sam? That's not true.
Lies.
So,
Birds aren't real.
looks like Praetor's Rejects is up playing some Dungeons and Dragons, so we're going to go ahead and give them a raid real quick.
Thanks again, Blurbs, for the raid.
Blurbs, thank you so much for the raid. Good to hear from you, man. That was insane. I don't think I've ever had anything like that happen before. But again, I hope you all enjoyed your stay. And until next time, get out there and make some chaos. Bye.
Bye.